Hey, what's up, everyone? Thanks for being here. Appreciate anyone either watching live or in the future. Figured I'd just go live and do some Slay the Spire mixed with some kind of just movie and TV show talk. We got a lot of stuff come out today, so I'll quickly kind of highlight it. And if people want to chat about it as we go along, happy to do that too. But a few things I guess to call out. First one being, I made a community post about this one, but we had Yellow Jackets season 4 get confirmed today. So for fans of that series, pumped to see that coming back for season 4. As you may or may not know, I reviewed that series for season 3. I was a little mixed on season 3 and season 2, if I'm being honest. So hopefully season 4 winds up being kind of a return to form, back to season 1 quality, in my opinion. But I think the numbers for season 3 were pretty high for a lot of people. So sounds like it did well enough for that to be renewed. I'm not sure if we'll get official news on kind of their long-term plans. Like maybe season 4 could be the last one. I feel like I could see them doing 5 seasons though. But when we get more confirmation as far as their plans long term, if we get any, I'll make sure to share that as well. But awesome news for people that are enjoying Yellow Jacket to see that get renewed for another season. Let's see. On top of that, we had the Welcome to Derry TV show trailer come out today. I'm not sure if I'll do a deep dive in that trailer or not, but it was a overall decent trailer. I'm a little mixed on if the world of Derry and like the It franchise is something that I need more of. A lot of times I feel like that universe that Stephen King created, I don't know, I feel like the adults especially feel a little bit strange to me, and I get that's kind of the point of that town, is like they're all kind of just not understanding of what's going on here, as much as the kids are. But I feel like that aspect I never really fully got into. But the trailer seemed like it was overall pretty strong, and we have Bill Skarsgård coming back, I believe, as Pennywise. So cool to see that. I think it's supposed to be some kind of prequel series. So that I think it's like when Pennywise shows up and back in 1960, as far as what all that looks like and kind of an origin, if you will, for him. So predating probably what we had in the 2 movies that we got. So we'll see how that one is. It comes out, I think, this fall. I'll probably check it out. I may wind up doing a review series if people are interested in that one, because it seems like something probably easy to kind of binge through as we go along. Um, let's see what else. I need to put out my short for The Last of Us episode 6, kind of a sneak peek as far as my thoughts. I probably enjoyed it the most of any episode this season. I think there were still some parts I had issues with, but I think it was the strongest episode thus far in season 2. On top of that, I don't know if this is legit, so take this one with a grain of salt, but I've heard news that they're supposed to be making the game now into 3 seasons. So originally, when the announcement of part 2 of the game franchise got announced, they said, okay, we're going to split this up into season 2 and season 3. I don't know how true this is, but I've seen rumors of them saying, actually, the second game's now going to be 2, 3, and 4 for seasons. I don't know if they'll do that or not. We'll have to see and get more details with that. But it seems like it could make sense because there's a lot of story to tell there. But I imagine most of season 3 is probably going to be Abby's story. And I do still have a feeling I know where season 2 is going to end off with the final episode next week. But we'll see if that winds up being the case or not. Let's see. On top of that, what else? We had Jurassic World put out another trailer for Rebirth. I don't feel like it added a lot. I think a lot of people in the comments seem to really enjoy it, but it felt like they mostly just repeated what we have from the original trailer with some extra like length of some of those scenes. You see a little bit more of the big creature. The big focal point, I feel like, of the second trailer was really emphasizing that boat scene on the river that they're taking from the original book. I don't know if I necessarily needed to see that because we already kind of knew that was going to be in the movie, but they showed a little bit more. I'm kind of questioning the believability of some of these characters' survival, because it seemed like a lot of the kids are on that raft, and I kind of doubt they would survive, but I imagine they're probably not going to kill them off. So we'll see with that and see how that ultimately turns out. But I'm cautiously optimistic because the trailer makes it seem like a fun action film. I wouldn't expect it necessarily to be like the highest quality, but I'm kind of viewing it in the same realm as I would like a Fast and Furious movie, where it's, you're into it for the action and some of the high quality animations and things like that. So that's what I'm curious about, but I wouldn't expect necessarily top tier. I'm hoping it's maybe up to the quality of the first Jurassic World. Maybe I'll do a ranking of that franchise at some point in the future, but I feel like the last couple took a big dip, and I'm hoping maybe this one returns to the first one of the recent trilogy that we got. So those are some of the kind of the big highlights of announcements we've gotten recently. So as mentioned, if anyone wants to deep dive in any of that stuff, happy to do so. But just a lot going on when it comes to TV shows and movie announcements and trailers. We've been getting a lot recently. So looking forward to some of those shows and movies as we go on later this year. So that's just kind of a high level as far as some of those details. And with that, we will jump into some Slay the Spire. And as mentioned, if we want to talk any further about any of those topics, happy to do so as well. Let me switch over and boot up Slay the Spire here. And I mentioned this before, but if folks have any interest in maybe any of other PC games they want to try me like running through, like a big one I've debated recently is like Dead by Daylight. I know that's a big like horror community game. I have it on console. I don't have it on PC, but I would debate picking it up because I'm familiar with it, and it's kind of an easy, like, you play it through and engage with chat as well still, and it thematically makes sense with a lot of these like horror franchises being involved. All right, let me switch over to the game. Hopefully we get it to pop up on screen now. I feel like Slay the Spire, for some reason, the separate app for it's so weird, and there's such a delay with getting it to show up. I'm not seeing it yet. Let me try, maybe give it a second. It feels like it takes so long for it to like pop over on OBS compared to other things I've shared. All right, cool. Looks like it's there now. And we have the audio, we have camera. I think we're all good on the details there. So, all right, so maybe we'll do what we did last time and start off with the Watcher, just because it takes the longest. It's the most like draining as far as brain power goes. And then we'll see after that what to run. We'll try the Watcher here first. All right. Do I want a random rare relic? We'll try that. You know, it could be worse. Incense burner I don't hate in certain situations. I'm thinking maybe up here. There's not as many rest sites, though. There's only one that way. Maybe we actually go left here, then. All right, cool. Starting off these runs, it's always like so much slower, like paced, when you just have your strikes and defends. This a little closer. There we go. We can beat you, I think. Yeah. We'll take you just to get some status effects out there as options. I think we can probably just beat him this turn. Wrath is so powerful, you just got to be smart with it. We'll take Talk to the Hand. The only downside with Talk to the Hand is when somebody goes in like their second phase, it just goes away, which is not ideal. Do we want an AoE attack? Sure, it's pretty cheap at least. Sure. Why not? We'll keep our full health at least for now. As I say that. That works. I don't think I want any of those. I kind of thought about protect there for a second. We have like no money, so didn't really plan to hit up that many shops, but we just kind of got, I don't want to say lucky, but it happened to be with those question marks. Yeah, not the best first turn. Let's see if we get turn 2 here. Yeah, this one we will. Although we may be stuck in Wrath now. We'll have to see. Oh. Doesn't matter because the incense burner. That works. I don't know if I've ever taken like no damage against that guy that easily. That was wild. Tantrum we gotta go with. Do some upgrading. Could see a case for a lot of stuff here. Eruption I like making cheaper. Alright, we go into Wrath. You're doing 16 on us. I don't know if I love that idea. Although I can weaken you, so it'll be down to like 12. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We're kind of coasting this early. I kind of wish there was another elite up here, but we don't have any, unfortunately. So let's upgrade here. Yeah, I mean, who's our... We'll take Mental Fortress, I guess. It'll be a long-term good idea. I almost did Consecrate, and this is kind of why. I could have really done some damage here. Alright, so... That'll be what? 10, but an extra... That'd be like 12. That's pretty much killing everybody. I think... Yeah. We'll take Empty Fist. Go this way so we can upgrade again here. Not the greatest hand. Especially because talk to the hand. I'm not going to want to hit the same guy over and over again here. But maybe I will actually. Little damage, that's alright. Cool. I think we'll just keep those, honestly. I don't think we want any of those. Keep on upgrading. Yeah, we'll do Tantrum here. That incense burner is kind of coming in nice here. Alright, we can probably mostly, yeah, I was gonna say take you out when we go into Wrath. Sure. Flex Potion has me tempted here because Tantrum will be a lot of damage. Yeah. All right. Well, he's already into next phase. A lot of damage though, so let's try to avoid that if we can. That easy. Judgment's kind of nice against some of the like small guys that bosses bring. It's not great outside of that. Ragnarok I do appreciate. Like that with Talk to the Hand's kind of a nice combo. Maybe we'll grab Ragnarok here. Judgment's nice against those dudes that have like a bunch of block. But we'll go here and hope that we can get more energy. I think we'll take the crown. Get more energy. Maybe can't pick up too many cards going forward, but that's all right. All right, a lot of rests to the left. And we have some elites to the left, so I think we'll go that way. Mostly blocked. Yeah, we'll play a potion because we may wind up getting another one. I think we'll do that and go into calm here. And maybe beat him this turn? Yeah. We'll fight these guys. The last dude's kind of a major pain, but... maybe we'll try the same thing this turn where we're gonna maybe go into Wrath and try to... well, we didn't get a Wrath, unfortunately, but... gain 0 block. Love that. Of course, that like evenly hit both guys. Bear is somebody I want to take out a little bit more than the other guy. I don't think we'll use a potion. I thought about it, but I don't think we need it. We will use the weaken potion now because in Wrath it kind of winds up being a lot. Alright. Another mental fortress? Sure. We will take that. No, I don't think so. You guys are kind of a pain. I don't think we need that. I debate that one, but also unsure if we should probably rest here. Because I think I want to take on this elite. Although if we do that, we don't get to rest for a long time. Yeah, we'll still do it. We'll see how it goes. Here's where judgment would have been nice, so you can just defeat one of these guys right off the bat, but maybe we can do that anyway. Okay. I debated if I should have stayed in Wrath there because he wasn't going to attack me, but I was hoping to get Tantrum this turn, which we did not. Maybe we shouldn't have played that first. Okay, we can play Tantrum. Gonna have to waste it kind of on one of you guys, right? Well, that'll be 12. Yeah, I'm gonna hit one of these guys. Yeah, that mental fortress with that 10 block is huge against these guys. Whenever I stance change, I get that 10 extra block. Um, 30. I won't be able to beat you, but we're gonna get pretty close here, so I think we can just do that. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I want that. That's probably my least favorite of the three empty cards. Honestly, I think we can upgrade here. What are you upgraded? 6? Let's play it safe and do that again, because that'll be a lot of block we're getting indirectly. Okay, interesting. Ooh, do we want to face this elite? We'll do it. See how it goes. That's pretty good for turn 1. Turn 2, however, not as great. We'll keep that, I guess. I don't think we'll need it because I kind of just want to play Ragnarok, honestly. How bold would it be to play Snecko Oil here? Probably a little too bold. We're gonna try it. Well, we can hit you for 25. That'll actually give me a lot of block because talk to the hand. Cool. So that was kind of worth it because we'll probably get a potion after this fight. Not a guarantee, but there we go. Yep. Multi-hits are so huge against. Do we want vulnerable? We already have weak. Sure, I guess. Okay, that's a little unfortunate as far as starter cards we got here. We'll hit the thorns because this guy hits a lot, so just bounce it back to him. Are we gonna be able to defeat you if we do this? Yeah. No, thank you. Pretty good start there. We just need to get a good finishing. This is a rough turn though. Probably just play it kind of safe here. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that was pretty easy. Make Ragnarok that cheap. Ooh, do we want to go to the shop or do we want to hit up another elite? We have a lot of money. Probably shop. I do like Mummified Hand. Kind of costs a lot though. We don't have any X cards, I don't think. I kind of wanted to pick that up. That's all right. I think we just ended on that. So here's where Judgment would have been nice, because this guy would have just been insta-dead if I pulled it. But that's all right. Don't want you. I mean, we talk to the hand, then he doesn't have any artifacts. Is that better? I don't know. Because now we can weaken him or make him vulnerable, or neither, because we didn't pick up either of those. It's kind of unfortunate that's like exactly not enough to beat the guy on the left. Maybe that wasn't smart. Maybe that was not smart. Alright, we definitely need to heal here. Got a little bit carried away in that fight. Nice to get both of these right off the bat, I will say, though. I don't think that's worth popping that for. Okay, I think we can wait to play any potions here. Definitely talk to the hand. Don't need that. So those mental fortresses are really helping our block. That's pretty much my only form of block outside of vigilance. Okay, if we go into it, you'll be at 42, and we can't get back out. But we have a lot of damage we're doing, and you'll be weak. So I lean towards actually just doing it regardless. Yeah, because we got so much block there from hitting him with Talk to the Hand, which, as I said, it's going to go away on his face too, which kind of is unfortunate, but... Okay, I just hope he doesn't change now. Hopefully he, like, waits another turn to do that. Okay. Would have been nice to pull Ragnarok again. Do we want to be in Wrath? I don't think we do. So just do that and get out of Wrath. And he's got to transform here, so let's be a little careful. See, I don't think I want to go into Wrath here. I'm going to get 10 or 12 block, but that's going to make you 56 times 2. That's too insane. I don't think that's smart for me to do, because I don't think I could kill him. I think I would get close. I do have Ambrosia, worst case scenario, but still. We are very low on health, though, so maybe I should have gone for it and then just flipped. Because he's taking me down to 4 health. Well, I guess 8 health. $30. Yeah, uh-oh. Okay. Oh, the incense burner. Nice. So we can live to fight another day. We'll leave that there because that could be helpful. We'll go into calm. And then we kind of have to beat him next turn, which we do have Ragnarok, so I think we will. Yeah, we are sitting pretty nice here. We're going to hit you. It's a little risky. That's all right. I don't think we really have anything we're retaining right now, so I don't think I want that. Can't rest. Don't want that. Snecko Eye, I think that's a little unwise. Ragnarok's really the only thing of value for that. Do we want the pyramid? I mean, the positive there is we can switch stances more freely, so maybe we'll grab that. The problem is we could get kind of a bulky hand with it. We'll grab it. All right, don't do Deku. Don't hate that option here. Probably the right, because the left, it's kind of a lot of nothing. Thinking here somewhere. Yeah, I kind of like this pathing, and then we can decide if we want to go left or right. Do we want to hit up the shop right away? It's a little early for that, but we'll maybe try that and then see from there. If I go into Wrath, I'm going to be stuck in Wrath. But I can hit Talk to the Hand and then hit somebody in Wrath, and it could be worth it. Maybe. This is probably going to be a bad choice. Being hit for 31. I don't really want to use Ambrosia, but it would save me a lot of damage here. I think we'll just eat it and probably want to go going this way so we can heal before in Elite. Not the smartest first turn. But we got out of it. Sands of Time, huh? Sure. Yeah, we'll go to the shop. Kind of was hoping to get like a waffle or something. Probably just dump a strike here. Tranquility I'm leaning towards, so I'll probably grab that. Letter opener would have been nice. I think we're going to sit on that and then see what we get. Maybe next shop. Hopefully we don't lose our gold before that. Alright, this guy's typically pretty easy to face. Downside with Talk to the Hand is I want to play it first, but then I don't get to use, like, Eruption first when I do that. $13, that would be 50. But then on another, what? He would be close to dead if I play both of those. But I don't think he's fully dead. Yeah, I think we go here. And if we want, we can even do that. Tranquility I kind of need to make free. I feel like that's a big one to just have not cost anything. Yeah, there we go. Not doing mantra this time, although it is very strong. Do with the thorns, I don't love you, because Ragnarok kind of makes no sense to play. Although we do have the intangible right now, so that counts towards his spikes. We have nothing block at all. I think that's okay. We just still swing for everybody here. All things considered, that was decent. All right, you go here. That works. Don't have anything scry, so we're not going to pick that up. I do think we need to heal before we face that elite, so let's go this way. As I say that, we're about to face a boss because I'm not going to pick those other two options. So Guardian I don't love here, but don't really have a choice. We're going to leave that because that's going to be kind of big for us to play against this guy. Break him here. He's going to be at 25 damage we need to do. It's like very close. I think we got to hit him with Sands of Time. We will keep this because of the pyramid though, so I forgot about that. So that's kind of nice. Okay. I have like 0 block cards here. I know hitting him does give me block, but it only gives me 2. And he hits me for 3, so it's not really a good trade to make. I kind of need to weaken him, though, so that probably makes sense to play. I mean, we're fully blocked now. was kind of huge. I think we'll do this and then empty fist because well, actually we're fully blocked here. We don't need to get out of Wrath if we don't want to. I think we will though, just to do the most amount of damage here. And then we can go back into Eruption this next turn with the Ragnarok and knock him out of it. We'll actually hit Tantrum. And that. And then now probably Ragnarok. Okay. Alright, so if we pop that. Okay. That works. Probably dump. I feel like I like this potion, but I never time playing that when I need to. Cut Through Fate. We don't have anything scry in our build, but I do like it, so we'll grab one. Yeah, we need to heal here. Let's see what we got. Alright, this guy's not the worst. As long as we can kind of get things going fast, which we didn't get anything Wrath, so we're not exactly going to be going fast. That makes sense to go. I need to be a little bit mindful that we do have the pyramid, so maybe playing everything doesn't always make sense. But there, I think it did. Then we'll throw this armor so we don't take any damage. Okay. I kind of need something to put us into Wrath. Come on. We haven't gotten anything. That turn. So I should play Ragnarok because it's not going to stay free. Yeah, we're going too slow against this guy. Where all of our Wrath stuff? We need to get more Wrath cards if we can find any. Gonna leave that there. Play that to get it out of our hand. Okay. So we'll go here. Kind of want to get, yeah, I was going to say, I need that vulnerable would be nice to get off if we can. Sands of Time. Uh-oh, he's going to start. That's kind of good timing, maybe. Do we want to bounce back and forth here, or do we not? Like, we can do a lot of stance changing maneuvers here. Promise he's going to be doing a lot of damage next turn. That block actually would have been nice to have that turn because we didn't really need the intangible. All right. Going to Wrath, that's 50. So it's 62, 72. It's like just not enough. I don't know if we want to go into Wrath here then. I mean, we will draw Flurry of Blows back. Which would make that, what, 84 then? I feel like we're going to be just short if we go into Wrath. I think we will. I mean, we're going to get 12 block, though, but I don't think that's necessarily worth it. If Tranquility was free, that'd be much easier of a choice, but it's not. So I think we'll play it kind of safe here. Gonna take some damage though. Okay, now we should be able to afford to do that. It's helpful. We don't really have a mantra build though. I don't normally pick this up. Everything being free though, I mean, when it comes back around, it won't be free, but first time through, it will be. Sure, we're not playing the time meter, so we can kind of afford to play a lot of stuff. I think we'll go here, then probably rest. Don't hate the strawberry. Here's a guy that's useful to have the artifact against, but we do not, so... Do I want that? Sure. I don't know if I actually need it. Okay. Yeah, so when he puts this on us, we kind of start taking damage rather quickly, so... Once again, not exactly the fastest. Also, this potion's nice, but it's unfortunate that I'm going to have to play stuff before I can get the value from it. Okay, so we haven't played either of our mental fortresses, so we're not getting blocked by switching stances. We don't have anything to get out of Wrath. I mean, it's probably that, even though... Can I actually beat him now? I kind of feel like I can. This maybe... Yeah, okay. I was just like, that's kind of a risk to take, but I think we got him. Do we want another thing we're retaining? Sure. I think we'll play you. I mean, yeah, you're free now, so we'll pop that also. I think we'll play everything just to get our hand size a little bit smaller. As I say that, I kind of regret that because Tantrum isn't going to help us here. We'll get 12, but he's going to then do 100, which is not what I want. Yeah, these potions are so like awkwardly sitting here, but it doesn't really make sense to play any of them right now. We're taking damage here. Alright, what do you got for me? Channel of Frost. Sure. Are you actually going to give me Frost? I don't see an orb up there, but maybe it'll pop up. Alright, so... we do some Wrath stuff here. Yeah, I have no orb slots. It didn't do anything. Well, now we know. I think I'm going to hold on to Empty Fist. think I'm going to hold both of these. I got a little greedy last time just playing cards to get out of my hand, but I think these will be nice to have. That'll drop, then it'll cut in half. Then I'll get... Yeah, I think we're just going to do that. We'll keep windmill here. Just sit on that. Alright, this is last turn, so we might as well just play a bunch of stuff here. Yeah, cool. Huh. Maybe we take empty body. We don't have probably a whole lot of block stuff. A little torn here. I really wanted to go to the shop because we have a lot of gold, but kind of need to heal. But if we heal, we also face an elite. Yeah. Fortunately, we're probably not going to be spending that gold now. This is a rough first turn. Hold on to that in case we need to get out of Wrath or something. Okay. A little bit of a waste, but yeah, we take no damage if we do that. Should have done that first. A little late to pull you guys, but I do get some free stuff if I do it, so. Okay. Hopefully defeat him this next turn. 68, yeah, we need to end you right now. Well, there we go. This could have value since we did pick up that relic, and Donu Deku's probably gonna be like, could it be 7 rounds? We do have Ambrosia also, so maybe we'll skip it. Kind of something for a shop here. We talk to the hand. We will have to break some artifacts to get that to be valuable, though. Do we want to heal? It's kind of overkill to heal, but we're going to choose to do it. Also, a little torn on this first situation where we have this, but I also want to play this so I get full slots. Kind of a weak first turn. Alright, are we going to go into Wrath here or not? Probably not, because then we can fully block the first attack, and then we'll just use the buffer for the second attack. Don't want that. Four energy at the end of our turn. Not great. Alright, we got to talk to the hand. We kind of need to get those mental fortresses out there too, though. Yeah, I think we're just going to sit on that. Okay, no damage being taken this turn, pretty much. Kind of want to do the vulnerable before tantrum, but I don't think we can really, unfortunately. Sure. The retain for some of these cards isn't really necessary with that pyramid, I'm realizing. I mean, Ragnarok will be free. I will take that all day. Tempted to go into Divinity here. I think we're gonna do that. Okay. I think this fight's pretty much over. We're gonna stay in Wrath here, I think. Fortunately, this guy doesn't have the talk to the hand, so I'm just not doing block when I damage him. Let's see what you got here. He's got 26. Yeah, we'll pop you twice. Cool. pretty seamless watcher run there. I don't think we ran it. I think the second act boss we ran into some issues with, but outside of that one, we were pretty smooth sailing. I forgot to update too. We did yeah, we did get another sub, so let me change that real quick. To 429. Any amount helps, so appreciate anyone subscribing to the channel. Okay. We're still so far away on the watcher compared to everybody else. But that's alright. That's my brightness, by the way. I changed some of the filters, or some of the settings on the camera here. It's a little bright, but I feel like it looked a little bit orange before, so. Alright, so back over here. We'll try a defect run. I'm getting pretty high on the ascension, so chances of success are not the greatest, but these all are rough. I pretty much complain anytime I don't get the first 3 enemies are 1 HP, but we'll take the gold because I don't like to get like a negative effect. Like losing 7 max health is kind of a bad choice there. All right, so I don't want to go left. Thinking probably up the middle-ish somewhere. Depending on where our health's at when we get to here, we either go left or right. We'll be greedy and block all the way and hope that he just can be beat next turn. Yeah, there we go. Beam cell. I don't know if we're doing claws, but we'll start down the claw path. Came in handy there at least. Beam cell feels like a good early game card to pick up. I mean, this is early. We're only on the 2nd floor. I kind of lean towards recursion, but if you're ever going to pick this up, now's the time to do it. And I'll probably play it pretty much every time I can early on here. Like, just pop that even though I don't need it, just because it's only 1 block anyway. It's not going to help me much. Cool. Ooh. 2 beam cells. I kind of wish I had something that hit everybody here. All right, who is the biggest pain right now? And I only can do 12 with that, so I can beat anybody. I mean, probably the sneaky gremlin here is the one to take out. That's not great, but I didn't have a whole lot of good options. Yeah, this enemy fight here is like kind of the worst for my opening build. Watch, this is gonna hit that guy. Yeah, I think we waste that, unfortunately. Do we think we'll cycle back around? I want to play this, but I also need block this turn. We'll play it, unfortunately. I could have probably afforded to play it next time I pulled it, but I didn't want to risk not drawing it. We have to start doing damage, I think. Where's our elites at? I think we probably go here. I think this is the safer direction. Then maybe heal here. Yeah, we need better stuff that really helps our build, like, get up to speed quickly. And none of this I really care for. I mean, charge battery is probably the best, but I don't think we're gonna take any of it. All right, so I think we have to face one elite. If we lose to them, then we weren't really destined to do well anyway. Just barely good enough. Pillow's nice. I'll take cool-headed. Got a rest here. Extra rest from the pillow. Man, 18 damage right off first turn. Dude's coming pretty strong. Yeah, that made sense to do the cool-headed first, because that way I got to decide what I was going to wind up pulling. Extra strength for the cursed is kind of nice. We'll pick up the claw. These guys again. Jeez, okay. I actually think this is an appropriate time to use that. 4 and 7, huh? I think you should probably defeat here, because we're fully blocked. Yeah. That potion was huge. Maybe I didn't need it, but I don't really feel like there's a better time to play that than against those guys. Shop probably here. See what we find. I'll take that every day. Go for the eyes I do want, but I think we'll get it again later, so let's just sell a strike. I kind of wish you could sell potions and stuff at the shop. Maybe they'll have that in Slay the Spire too. Pretty good first turn there. Okay, I think we take capacitor just for if we wind up getting, yeah, we'll take the strength too. I want to wind up getting like consume and better orb stuff to go along with the claws. Let's do that first, see what we get. Oh, don't know if we'll need capacitor, but we're going to play it. 5x6. And I can't block anything. Could play that and see what I get here. Is that worth it? Kind of was hoping to get a something to weaken him. Jeez. Goodbye half of my health. We'll probably redraw this. Maybe I should have upgraded it. I feel like the upgrade, if you're going to do it, you should do it early. Yeah, we need more focus because these like 2s and 3s are like very ineffective at actually doing pretty much anything damage-wise. Yeah. Alright, he's gonna probably do a lot this turn. Next turn. Pop you that time. That is kind of a nice nice combo with capacitor. I don't really want any of these. I was hoping to get like what is it, electrodynamics. Pandora's box always risky. I think we're just gonna take the tiny house. Nah, I don't want any of those. Alright, that was okay for the first act, but I don't know if we're fully set up for success long term yet. We need probably more claws and more focus related stuff. Alright, I think I'm seeing the path I want. I think it's right here. This one's not bad either. But this one lets me go to the shop, so we'll try that. Easy choice when you can play everything. And once again, playing everything. Should I just beat him now? Probably. That seems like get it over with. Ooh, all three of these are really good for what I'm trying to do. We probably should pick Scrape, but they're all really, really good. Yeah. Okay, we'll take another strike away. Of course, now I don't really have that much money to spend at the shop. Do I still want to go that way? I guess we'll buy a potion. Sure, why not? Now I can't spend like any money here. Storm, I don't hate. We only have one power card though, and honestly, if I get the awakened one, that kind of backfires at that point. I don't think we really want anything here. Rebound, I don't hate. It works with Claw pretty effectively. I think we're gonna pass though. You guys kind of are a pain. Good news is we can block most of it. We'll wait. I debate playing that attack, but it would probably, I mean, I get it's like RNG, but it would be so nice to know if you were going to get a potion after a fight. I know you can get the relic that you always get one, but I would be like, should I play this potion? Honestly, this turn I may do it. Yeah, that way we avoid any damage. Smoke bomb, I don't really like. Take FTL though. We're gonna lift and hope we don't die. I mean, we do have that escape potion, which I don't want to have to play, but if it comes down to it. Don't love that. Yeah, I mean, we're overkill block, so maybe that wasn't smart, but I don't love this turn either. Well, at least those cards I won't be pulling next turn. We are barely hanging on here. Okay. Finally was good enough. Pantograph, alright, that was more or less worth it. We'll take one steam barrier. Only gonna take at most two. Of course, I draw all of my block cards this turn, so I love that. This may be a fight I wind up using this, honestly. Yeah, goodbye. Not gonna deal with that guy. Ooh, well, we do have the pillow. Okay, I was gonna say we're kind of low on health. Oh, not these guys. Come on. What is this starting hand? We could be cooked here. Do appreciate pulling that, I will say. Cool. I was like, what are the odds he gets hit with that lightning? Thankfully, it was high enough. I never know. I always want to kill the bad guy first. These guys, I get a little bit torn because he has the lower health, but he gives you a wound every time. I think I typically go for this guy because he does more damage, but... Okay. That'll be enough. Well, I'll go for you, I guess. Alright, assuming we don't get just wounds this next turn, we should have this under control. We'll take the hologram. Honestly, I think we're just going to heal. I mean, a claw would have been nice, but there's no guarantee there would have been one. Alright, dump everything block related. Cool-headed I could understand keeping, though. Yeah, if we had a lot more claws, we'd be pretty good right now because we're doing a lot of damage with all of the strength buffs that we got. Once again, I got pretty lucky with the lightning strike. Not normally how it goes for me. Of course, that's sitting right there. Alright, we can afford something attack-based here, so what's our best attack? I could FTL, but... I guess he could have saved one more block, but... Okay, he's swinging at me. Honestly, we can dump everything but that, and then we'll be good. Normally, if he's attacking, I start going for this guy, but that's kind of risky. Because if he saves him next turn, then I'm kind of still screwed. Okay, he's attacking again, so... We need to kill this guy now, though. Which we should be able to do here. Well, hopefully all my 0 stuff is now 10 by 3. That is not good. Not good at all. I think we got to block and not completely die yet. I mean, do I want to... I don't think I want to dual cast, if I'm being honest. We'll just sit on that. Yeah, I think we're gonna probably die to this Act 2 boss. Because we don't necessarily have enough good stuff going for us. And our health is also low. We do have... I forgot we did have that, though. I think it was still smart to heal, though. Okay, we... Maybe something like that. Alright, break through those artifacts. I do have a duplication potion, too. Okay, I kind of want that capacitor back first. I think we pop you and you. An uneventful turn. All right, we hit this guy. We get our block back, which will be nice. I don't have any weakened cards, do I? Just not realize that. And I drew that now, which maybe I should have waited to kill him. That probably would have been much smarter, but I didn't think of doing that. I mean, it could hologram into it, which may be a good choice. Okay, guess I could have doubled the that block, but We'll kind of interchangeably have those up there. This is going to be close. He's got to get to another big attack, and I don't have anything to weaken him, so it may wind up being my downfall. Okay. Yeah, we still don't have any focus stuff either, so we're just dealing with 2 block per each one of these frost orbs, which is not nearly enough to save me. Alright, we'll hit you. What was that, 18? $16, 18, 20, 22. I'm just debating. Obviously, I still need to block here, but I'm debating if I need to go for him to try to kill him because he's going to beat me pretty soon here. So I think we're going to go for damage. I'm going to need to duplicate something. I thought about doing it that turn, but we have to kill him here. Is it claw or scrape that we double? Do we even actually need to do either? What's he got? 44? That's 22. I think we're actually good, surprisingly. Yeah, okay. Barely hanging on. Once again, I don't like Echo Form, I guess, but these all are bad too. I'm not going to take any of these. This one I always want to take, but it's not really fun to watch, I feel like. Like having the inability to see your opponent's attacks makes it not super enjoyable. I think we're going to skip all of those. All right, don't do Deku again, so pretty generous Act 3 boss. I don't really want to face an elite right before the end. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're going to go here and then navigate afterwards. Okay, can I defeat this guy? Yes, we can. I don't know if that's what I wanted to grab, but let's wait on that. That was kind of perfectly timed. I mean, Barrage was nice. I did make that comment. I don't know if we're ever going to draw it because Claw is going to like bypass it, but can I afford both of you? I kind of want both of you. I haven't gotten anything to make my orb stronger, so I don't know why I'm like so focused on like Frost though, because my Frost is 2, which is awful. I mean, I kind of want to make that stronger, but I think this is actually the move here. And then we go that into that into that. Maybe not the cleanest. Took some damage. Okay. Both Glacier and Loop have me very intrigued. I think we'll take Loop because we don't have to worry about power cards buffing the boss. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was like so torn on which one of those to go with. Oh, there's more of them even. What is that curse I grabbed? That's kind of BS if there's 4. That makes it more like in a match because like 2 pairs. I need to get rid of that ASAP. Is there another merchant? There is. Do we want to face any elites or do we not want to face any? I think we go right here and then navigate from there. Something like that, maybe. Okay, maybe I go for someone else because he's not getting stronger like everyone else is going to be. Yeah, I think that worked out. Okay. Still going to hurt a lot. Fortunately, still going to hurt a lot. We didn't get that extra strength, which I don't know if we're going to be able to get to it because these enemies are kind of tough. Okay, what are the odds that you hit who I want you to hit? Kind of was hoping that you were gonna like, get stronger this turn. That's enough to kill him, right? Grab a beam cell. Yeah. With all the strength, our beam cells and stuff are pretty effective. Hologram or loop? Upgraded hologram. I think it's probably you. Okay, I'm gonna regret that choice, but we have another rest right here that we can probably hit. There's another curse. We only have one more shop, so we would be stuck with that curse. We'll fight the boss. Oh, I forgot we did heal, so that was kind of a nice payoff. Give me that, see what we get. A little bit of a slow start. Scrape. Nothing good. Debating scraping again. Once again, nothing really good though. Oh, I forgot I still have that regret. That's going to be annoying to have to get rid of. Okay. All things considered, That was kind of unfortunate, though, that you had one. What is this? Where are all these slimes coming from? Like, what is this? Gonna take 3 damage that time. I need to get that card out of my hands so quickly. You are not gonna break here, so... Which maybe that was a good thing. Do we want a second capacitor? Is that better than recursion? Recursion's free though. And we don't have like a lot of focus, so go recursion. Alright, we'll stop here. I think we'll actually upgrade, surprisingly. And if we pick Zap, it could be also free, so we'll pull it when we scrape. Oh my gosh. We need 12 more gold, and we're not going to have enough for this one. That's so frustrating. Well, with that in mind, do we want anything here? That's so frustrating. How was that a sale? Like, that's still kind of pricey. I think we'll grab you. More block opportunities. Doesn't hurt. We'll upgrade here, and then we'll see what we want to do with the next one. I keep getting claw builds where I have 1 claw. It happened, I think, last time I did one, and it happened again here. This is already pretty maxed out, so I don't think it matters. Beam cell would be nice to maybe hit more damage more than just 1 turn, but they do have artifacts, so that's going to be harder to break through. I think we'll do that. Searching more. Don't love you guys. Wow, you guys are doing so much damage. Okay. Probably that. I mean, I think we picked the free thing because that's all we can do here. Okay, we need to take you out. Let's see what we get there. I really wish I could do that, but that's going to hit me for a lot of damage. This freaking regret. I'm going to wind up losing against the final boss because of that, and it's going to be painful. The fact that I was 12 short of selling that card. I should have maybe been more mindful of how much energy I had. Alright, we'll do that. Pop you so that now... That's probably not worth hitting, right? I can't believe we have no focus. We've not been offered any opportunity to increase our focus at all. Maybe I should have evoked the frost so I could have used more of attack that turn. don't want to play cool-headed because I know I'm going to draw. We're just going to take 2 damage. Take Seek. I do like that. Not this guy. He's kind of where I was afraid of fighting. Okay. Dump you and you. Alright, let's come out of this fight with minimal damage. I didn't expect us to take that much. Do I just want to take this guy's curse? I don't normally choose that, but I have 0 block right now. And I could hit him for 39, which is kind of a lot. Sure. Maybe we'll get a potion after this fight. Okay, I need to play you 100%, so... Gotta be honest, I thought I remember having a scrape in there. I think we'll hit a barrage here. Okay, he's gonna curse me, so no point in playing that. It's fine. Just have a full hand of curses this this go round. I still have not hit scrape. Would barrage beat him here? I think it would. Oh, he's not vulnerable anymore, though. Okay, we did get that finally. Hanging on. We're definitely going to have to heal before this fight, even with the pentagraph. Should have probably done that first. I'm tempted to pick up Hyper Beam because I have so much like awful focus, but I don't think I can do that. We'll grab another Steam Barrier. I don't like it's not upgraded. I'll just go into the fight with insane amount of full health. Alright, so we can duplicate something here. So we'll have to be careful and make sure we pick something we would want to do that to. What would I want to pull? Do I want to duplicate one of these? I think I do. It's probably Echo Form, you would think. Alright, so... because of that, we'll probably just pull loop normally. Play it. Play you. I don't know, maybe we should keep the duplicate potion to be for like a block, but okay, we can play most of this. Yeah, we don't have enough frost. That is kind of killing our build because we got 4 block out of all that. probably not going to wind up winning this one. What do we want to bring back? Is it scrape? I think it's scrape. This time I think it could be steam barrier. If I'm being honest. We could be dead this next turn. We don't have nearly enough block to do this fight. And of course this guy is not ideal. I wanted to double Echo Form, but at the same time, we have this now that we have to play. And Echo Form's gonna go away now, so I should have doubled something earlier. I just kind of wasted not being able to double something. Well, now we should just double something because it's sitting there otherwise. What do we want to pick, though? I think it's one of these two. I think we're probably dead, though, either way. Yeah, I mean, because all of our power cards are played minus this one, so... maybe we'll save the double. If we're still alive, I think we're barely still alive here. Yeah, the lack of focus kind of set us up for failure. I mean, we're toast now, but we'll play it anyway. That's GG. Donu Deku got us. That and that, I mean, it didn't hurt us too much, but that regret being stuck in our hand. I feel like we had a good sequence. We just didn't get those like last few pieces, like another claw, something to help with focus. Maybe we'll try another one. I feel like we got so close, and that was such a disappointing finish. Hey, how's it going? We just got... I mean, you saw the ending. Not the greatest finish against Donu Deku. Common Relic? Okay, so we're facing elites probably this run. I like the left path, but we do have to elite hunt probably. I mean, we can face two if we go left, so yeah, let's do that. Back to the beginning cards. Yeah, doing a claw build with one claw is not necessarily a successful proposition. I wanted this card the entire game, and we did not get one. Of course, you give one to me now. We'll take it, I guess. It's a little early, but... okay, I don't hate that. We also got unlucky. I don't think I've ever seen it where you play the card minigame, and there was two sets of curses out there, but they were both the same card. So I'm pretty sure I had like a greater chance of getting a match because of that, because it was like, oh, you want the same curse multiple times? I don't think I've ever seen a card on there more than once. Which that's probably one of the Ascension like unfavorable events. Well, that's not a great first turn. We already have more focus than I had the entire last run. I don't know if I want beam cell again. Are we really going to go down the claw path again? I mean, I had so much strength last time and it still didn't really matter. Sure. We said we were going to go left here. Okay, you guys are doing a lot of damage. Got around to most of it. I think that's probably the answer. Cool. Sweeping Beam is tempting. I don't think it's a great card, but it may be helpful depending on the opponents I'm facing, like those multiple enemies. It's kind of huge against. Probably consume here. I'm a little worried about these first few fights though, because we probably can't face actually. I don't think I realized these two elites on the left are without having any kind of rest stop. Also, what is this first hand? All right. I mean, kind of want to play you, but you're just gonna make him stronger without me actually benefiting from it. We gotta try to kill him this next turn. Okay. I am so, like, toast this fight. This run entirely. Getting consume is nice, but getting it that early is kind of, in some ways, a bit of a death sentence. 15, huh? Don't love that. Hanging around. Okay, you. This is such an awkward. I mean, we're so dead. We can't go left because there's an elite, but we also can't really go right. We'll just face the elite and die. Should have played this first. Didn't really consider that until now. Not ideal. Also should have played you. You hit everybody but the guy I needed you to hit. Alright, we'll try another run with the defect. Maybe last time trying him, though. We may switch over to someone else after. Can't go left. Middle works. Right works. Right actually double works, but so does the middle. We have a shop in there which more so guarantees success. So middle. Take one defend out. I have no money to spend because we just spent it all. Got ball lightning. We may actually get lucky here. It's going to be close, but we could have a potential for 2 elites. I do appreciate the ice cream. Thunderstrike? With ice cream? That may actually work, right? Haven't had this event in a while. Spin the wheel. Get a relic. Alright, this is a lot more successful. I don't really care for that relic. I think we just go left here. We hit another rest, and then we hit a special elite. There we go. It's finally happening. We'll go right because honestly, against this boss, we may want to face another elite. What are the odds of that? Don't feel like they were very high. Everything's hitting the other guy. Okay. Double energy with ice cream. That seems like it could be beneficial. So many cards I want to upgrade right now. We'll go for the elite, why not? Okay. Maybe I should have just thrown that and not done the other attack. Yeah, we're just gonna... It's a little late, but... Now I just need the spinning top. Just keep drawing cards. Ooh. Consume or claw? No block. Yikes. I thought we were doing okay until this fight. May wind up having to pop that potion. Alright, we'll hit that, then that. I did not think we would run out of energy that whole time, but we did. That'll do 40. And then that's 1. He's going to hit me. What's that? I'll have 1 health. And so will he. Stalemate. Why do I'm getting all these things I want every one of these cards. I mean, it's got to be Echo Form, right? You would think. Pick you up. Drink that now. Okay. Got a lot of high cost things, but we do have that ice cream. Going left is a little risky because I boxed myself in. 1, 2. Where's that way? It's also 1, 2. How many elites? 1, 2, 3. But you don't have to face them all. Okay, I think we'll go here, then travel up. What an uneventful turn. Double that. I'm now realizing we do not have like anything for block. We have a. I thought we picked up a another frost card, but we did not apparently. Could grab Steam Barrier. Do I want that? I mean, maybe for now we'll take one because we do need block. Okay, that'll be helpful now. I think I want that. And let's get rid of a strike. Sure. Okay. Play a lot of stuff here. That works. All right, he's gone. He's gone. I think we just sit on both of those. Okay, we are doing not enough damage here. Well, I mean, what do I think the odds are that whoever I attack, like if I attack this guy, is that gonna hit him? Because if I think it will, I should keep that. I don't know if I want to take that and become frail. I think we're gonna pass. Maybe go right and then see where we want to go. Okay, we'll take a strike out. Definitely heal here. See how this goes. Okay. I think it would be nice to swap our cracked core for the frozen one, but we have not been offered that yet. Gotta be honest, I kind of want to play Echo Form here, but you kind of made it very difficult to do that. Oof, 14 by 3, huh? $32, $40, that's not going to be enough. I could play it twice, though. Channel Plasma. I think we're going to take Old Snap. Okay, if we face another elite now, we're set up better for afterwards, so we'll hopefully be able to handle that. Okay, this is kind of huge to play against that guy, so we'll do that. I don't love to see that, though. Maybe we'll do it that way. Okay, we're fully blocked. Oh, I'm so close to... That's right, we'll take one shot here. Do appreciate that. Also, man... Is it just a coincidence both of you are upgraded? Yeah. I think I went all for one, though. Alright, he's gonna block for him. They're probably both gonna attack me this turn. Oh, none of them are. Okay. I think it's you and you. Alright, something's coming out twice. So what do we want our double to be? What are the odds that both of those hit him on the right? Okay. Well, now you're done. So... Okay. I kind of dig self-repair as a card. Doesn't necessarily help our build, though. Especially because we're at the end of this act and we kind of need to beat this guy, and that's just going to be a clogged stuff in our hand. We'll take another Steam Barrier. Kind of thinking we go fight the Elite, because, I mean, they have less health. There's that. Ooh. Alright, if that's half, I'm going to have, what, 80 left after that? Just under that, 78. Then I could buy that for 20 something, and then that. I want the strawberry, though, and I can't buy the strawberry. So maybe we pass on the discount card, surprisingly. I mean, we're a little bit late in the game-ish. Okay. We've spent exactly all of our gold. Well, for a kind of weak first hand, we blocked most of it. Okay, I think the answer is chill here right away. We were like way blocked. This is the focus situation we needed last time. I could see another cool headed making sense. Probably should heal going into this fight. It's a little greedy not to. Because even 65 isn't necessarily a whole lot of health. Okay. Right off the bat, you're doing some damage here. Solid. We shouldn't have done that because then FTL would have actually drawn something, but we have to play Echo, which unfortunately means we can't play the other two things. Alright, you got 6 Metallicized, which I don't love. Pop that now. We're in an okay spot. I kind of wish we had a better orb like situation with more of them, but I forgot that was gonna happen twice. I think it still made sense to do though. Okay, we'll pop that. You. Dexterity's at 5, which is kind of nice. Alright, something's going to happen twice. Do we want it to be Claw or Cold Snap? You're probably about to go in your, like, Rage mode, so... maybe it should be Cold Snap. You get your 12 Metallicized now, which I don't love, and 12 Strength. I really need a Go for the Eyes would have been nice, because I don't have anything to weaken you. Okay. So something's coming out twice. We can hit you for 60 twice. I think that's probably the answer because we'll survive this attack. And we want to set ourselves up for next attack. And honestly, that's all we needed. So I guess we did not need to heal, but it's hard to know that beforehand. Meteor Strike's interesting because we'll actually get enough this time, but I don't think we want any of these. Inserter, though, this is huge. So we're going to get more orbs, which Consume will counteract. We've gotten lucky with... I mean, I guess lucky's relative. Donu Deku can be challenging, but they're the boss on the Act 3 that I like to face the most. Okay, we're going right. We're not messing around left. What's the elite situation? Which we do want to fight some elites, actually, probably. Maybe we... although the merchants are kind of poorly placed. I mean, we can go here. Is that merchant really worth hitting for like 150 gold? Or would you rather go... we'll go this way. Okay. This guy is probably the easiest Act 3 enemy. Just because he's like so basic with his attacks. I mean, you can face 2 of them at one point, so that shows that one of them really isn't that much. Okay, I mean, he's dead here. It doesn't really matter what I do. I don't want any of these. Maybe it would have been smart to grab that self-repair, because now I could use it, but at the time I wasn't thinking I really wanted it. It's fine. These guys are attacking a lot more than I feel like they normally do. Okay, we need to actually kill this guy. So I'm debating if the answer is actually just strike twice. Yeah, okay. think we'll skip these. Static discharge has me tempted, but sometimes they can really mess up what you have set up. Okay, we're gonna take this one. This is kind of lame. I kind of want to play multiple things here, but I can't. Probably Echo Form, but then we're a little bit risky with doing 25 plus whatever his block's going to be next turn. Yes, we have to do 31 damage here. We're not going to, so... There. We'll survive his attack at least. Kind of forgot that was going to be double. I have so much energy now. I have way too much energy now. Alright, we'll pop that twice. We'll sit on that. It would be kind of nice if we carried over our block. I thought I had some. I thought I had some steam barriers, but apparently not. We can hit you one more time, actually. Oh well, never mind. I forgot that 20 wasn't actually applied yet. There we go. Finally got to go for the eyes. Grab it. I normally avoid these guys as much as possible, so we're not going to fight them. Don't love this first turn. I mean, there's no point actually spending any cards there. Such a waste of 3, but we kind of have excess energy right now anyway. Okay. Let's just play as much as we can to draw more cards. 21. Yeah, we're fully blocked. It's kind of nice to get the ink bottle at least. We don't have the spinning top, but we're cycling through somewhat. Okay, so it's going to happen twice. There we go. Having that inserter is huge. We don't have capacitor, unfortunately, but it's kind of not necessary since we do have that. Alright, this is your last attack, so... I mean, with the amount of energy we have, hologram could make sense here. Do we want to face 2 elites? Or we could just go right here. We could just go that way. That's probably better. We'll upgrade and hope that I don't regret doing it. Yeah, drawing more cards since we do have the ice cream could make sense. Alright, this was the guy I was afraid of because his like 45 attack is not going to be pleasant. I think we have to play Echo Form though. I mean, otherwise we're kind of not going to play it at all. Okay, something's coming out twice. What do we want that to be? Probably you. Okay, I think we'll keep all that. Unfortunately, I probably should have done something to play all for one because then I would have been able to bring block back. Actually, I forgot that was going to happen twice. Dang, I wish I could have played that. I'll just stop there. Oh, the 45 though. Let's see what we can do here. $21 plus that, yeah, we just sit there then. Okay. We probably could have faced more elites just because we do have such a nice build. Do we want capacitor when we already have inserter? I don't think we do. I think inserter is probably enough. Do get to heal here, which is nice. Claw. Panache, actually. I almost didn't see that. Alright, so go this way. But if we go that way, we can hit twice at the rest stop. So we'll just go this way. Probably could face more elites and stuff like that, but I don't know if we need to. Draw more cards. I think it's Steam Barrier. Unfortunately, God, this guy is the worst. He's so annoying. Okay. It's a good place to stop. It feels like that could be a good place to stop. Just not going to do anything. Let the orbs do the work. This time, though, I will. Yeah, we'll just stop there because I don't want him to give us a curse. We'll just do that. I don't know if we need another one of those. It's gonna be huge against the new Deku for sure. Alright, this guy will be a pain, but I think we can work around him. Probably could have swung at him because we had plenty of block, but... We'll stop there. Nah. I think we're pretty locked and loaded for this fight. And we don't have Pantograph, so we will heal. And we'll have to make sure we use these accordingly. I don't think we do it this turn, though. Debated if I wanted to wait to play that until I could double it, but I don't think that's worth wasting 3 energy on now. Alright, see me for 30, and we're fully blocked, so. We play this pretty soon here. Not this turn though. We'll do this to get a couple frosts. Yeah, focus is just such a big factor in this fight. By having that, you just survive way longer. On top of that. Okay. All right, just the donut left. Here's where we do it. All right, that was finally a decent. Well, we had one of our defect runs was okay, but that one was much better with having the ability to use orbs a little bit more effectively. So what do we got? 17 with him now? Yeah. I'll probably do one ironclad one. Let me take a quick break. That'll be just a second, and I'll actually show my be right back screen that I haven't used yet. All right, one sec. All right, we are back. Let me pop open the game again. Maybe we'll just do one ironclad run. I do need to put together my last of a short at some point, and I keep delaying one up doing that. So let's run an ironclad run though. We'll take the health here. Okay, I think it's gonna be middle left. Well, at the same time, do I really? Yeah, I think I think that's one direction I want to go, but I feel like this shop this early is kind of a waste. I think I have to shift my mindset from the defect now. I'm like, what do I want? Take clothesline. Yeah, I can't really afford a lot here. Uppercut is kind of nice, but I typically want to sell every time I go to a shop. If you're going to get that ever, it's good to get it early. Dig for some relics, although I'm running low on health already, so we'll see if we can actually take advantage of that. Okay. We'll grab Body Slam, see if we can make some things work with that. I don't really like it not upgraded, though, if I'm being honest. Yeah, we're just going to be 1 damage short. So let's block a little bit. We have a lot of stuff that's costing a lot, so I think we go with Flex here to try to limit that. Don't love this guy. Yeah, I think we're just gonna wake him up first time around. Oh, I forgot Body Slam was not free. I should have probably just attacked him there. Yeah, we'll just swing at him 3 times. Definitely needed to be doing more damage here. There we go. Ice cream again. Ooh. I mean, we picked up Body Slam, so Barricade kind of works with that, but this early, we got to go with Inflame, I think. We're kind of not going to be set up for success otherwise. We'll dig here, see what we get. Okay. Don't hate that. Ooh, we'll remove a card. Take a strike away. Go left here. I kind of want to dig again, if I'm being honest. I hope I keep wanting to get a health-related relic, though. No, we don't want that. We'll take another card away, and we'll do a strike again. Have a pretty small hand size here. Gonna heal this time, and then see if we can afford to dig at the next one, depending on how this fight goes. I should make Body Slam free, though. That one is kind of a pain to have to pay for every time. Okay, you're about to make me so I can't attack. Don't love that. Do you like Fairy in a Bottle, though? It's hard not to say dig every time. Lizard Tail, though, that was... I probably would have got it eventually. I think that's how that works, but I do like getting it here. 21, that's going to be tough to break through. 12, 22. Yeah, we're not going to be able to split him here, so... Not great. But as long as we get through the fight, doesn't really matter how much health we have. It's hard to pass up on 21 damage. We could be in trouble. We may be losing our fairy in a bottle rather early here. I mean, we get that anyway, so I kind of forget that I have that, so better off not blocking if it's going to be that close. Okay. Where is like all of my block cards? They're all next turn. Okay. If I hit you, that'll be helpful for next turn. It's going to be close. We're probably going to wind up losing that potion. Gotta do 18 damage here, which we can. All right, you gotta do 16 without dying. Which I'm trying to figure out here. There. Take that. Yeah, we'll take more relics from Elite. I don't know how many we're going to want to fight, but we do have less health when we face them. Or they have less health, rather. All right, so somewhere in the middle. I think it's left, then middle. Although if I do that, there's only one Elite, whereas that direction I could face two. So yeah, I think it's actually right and then middle. Uh, 22 damage right on first turn, don't love. It would be nice to be getting more energy per turn compared to what I'm getting right now. I can't beat you because that'd be what, 12? That'd be 22. That's fine. Just take all of my health and my gold. Yeah, I have like I'm gonna have no health after this fight. Problem is that costs 2. That's my only reluctance, but it is upgraded. I'm gonna lose 16 health on this. Is that worth it? Yeah, it is. We'll do it because we could get the 2 cost attacks hit twice. We did not get that, but we got a power at the beginning of every combat. Do we want skills to go away? I don't know if we actually do. Well, actually, we may because the blocks we're not really playing anyway. We'll play this one first, and then we'll drop that. Okay. This guy needs to go quickly. And it's not exactly happening that way. Okay. Battle Trance kind of works well with ice cream. Granted, I'm not really saving a lot of energy after each turn. Shrug it off would be nice, but Metallicize is okay too. Metallicize is kind of sick when you combine it with that, actually, because you'll get like 10 block each time. I think I'm kind of, every time these cards are upgraded, I'm really tempted just to grab that one. So we're going to do that. I think we're actually just going to heal here. Don't normally pick that. Don't want that. Probably this way, and then we'll actually just heal. Ooh. Is it worth playing Corruption against these guys? I don't hate that. I think I picked up that power card. I'm just avoiding it so much. Keep that. At least he should be dead this turn. Barely. Yeah, we'll pop both of those so we get full block. That Gremlin Horn is kind of nice with that combo with the ice cream and the drawing cards. I think I need better strength stuff, though. Like, Limit Break's not going to really do it by itself. This turn's not the greatest. All right, you get a block for him next, because I probably should kill left guy if I think that's likely to happen. You're not, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Do I want to double block, or do I not? Or double my strength, I mean. Yeah, this guy needs to go quickly. All right, now he's helping his homie out. Double you up. I kind of like Corruption, honestly, being in my deck. I'm not obviously drawing it anymore because I'm not getting it in my first card, but it may be of good value add. Although it's free whenever I draw it, which is much better than costing 3, so it's not exactly going to be the same if I naturally pick it up. There we go. Okay, you're hitting me for some damage here. True Grit is interesting. I don't think I want it, though. Wait, what was the other one? Yeah. I do like that, though. That is kind of huge. We'll upgrade. Probably inflame. All right, another elite. What an awful first turn. Jeez. Okay. Kind of just hanging on by a thread this round when it comes to these enemies I'm facing. All right, definitely pop that. Why did I get... Oh, that actually kind of screwed me. that opening power card actually was not great for me. Because I lost 3 block because of it. Okay, might gonna be dead here. I could survive, I think, here. That's so close to finishing off. So I think we just defend twice, and we barely are alive still. Twin Strike. Upgraded Twin Strike? Sure. All right, I need to heal like ASAP. Shop doesn't really do me any good right now. I mean, I do have money to spend, but I think we're going to go this way. I'm like almost dead right off the bat here. Hanging on. Barely hanging on. Dropkick could make sense. I don't normally grab it, but actually, most of the time who I'm facing is going to be vulnerable. All right, need to heal. Okay, once again, I think this actually kind of makes things worse. So let's not play that. Should I play it now? Just get out of my hand. I feel like it's going to just eat up space. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, you're so close to dead. It's nice that we're finally doing damage, it feels like, because stuff's upgraded. Yeah, we'll grab this guy. Sword Boomerang's kind of nice, but it's not upgraded. And going to the boss, I think think it would make sense to heal. All right, do you want to pop cultist potion? Let's do it. Hit you. Just go heavy on strength. Whirlwind would be nice here. Obviously, we don't have it. Do we want to start to work on that artifact? I think we should. All right, now that... What are you going to take from me? Shockwave would be kind of nice to work on them, and that too. If I hit you with that, that'd be enough to... I think I hit that because if he gives me Whirlwind, that'll be better than that anyway. Or not Whirlwind, whatchamacallit? Shockwave. Although the weak applies first. I did not want that to be the case. So keeping that in mind, I think we're going to wait to play it. We may actually be able to kill him without him getting to that phase here. We'll see. Yeah, wow, we get so much strength. Feed I like. Is it a little late for feed? I don't think we're going to grab it. Right? Although, nah, we'll take it. Busted Crown's kind of calling me here. The bell is nice, but downside is if I, like, play into the bell. Yeah, we'll take the crown. All right, homie likes power cards, which we only have one of. Demon Form is probably the only other one I would consider. Okay, middle seeming like a good choice, although elites are kind of all around. It feels like you have to pick elites or rest, which is like, I want both. Why do you have to make me pick? We'll go here, then we'll decide. I do love Inflame being right off the bat, though. Okay. What's that, 54? That's not enough to kill either of them. Maybe next turn. Okay, we do have feed. Yeah, keep that in mind. But if I use feed, it's got to be the last thing played, so... All right. I don't think I want the elixir. Nope. Shop I don't hate, though. Okay. Yeah, feed is kind of working out. Getting some value from it. Double my 1 strength. It's fine. I 1 for my relic. Yeah, we have a pretty good build now. We'd have to run into like a bad sequencing to probably screw this up, but you never know. It's possible. Hit that. That'd be 30. So that'd be what, 49? Okay. Yeah, we have so much strength going now. Dang. Just needed 1 more energy there. Although it'll roll over with that, so kind of works out. Maybe I should have kept the artifact, because if I face like a Snecko. You know what? We'll go up the middle, and then maybe we'll wind up going a different direction after that. I don't know if I want that. Brutality is not really the build I'm currently running. Try to keep that feed. Let's see if we can take him out with it, hopefully. Okay, we drew it this turn. That's 29. That's too much. 34. It's 32. That'd be enough. Yeah, I think I'll take 1 metallicize. I don't think I want that, though. All right, that'll be 38. So it'll be what, 56? So we can kill maybe 1 of them with that. And then start on another one. Do I want Berserk? I mean, we have the buff for this turn anyway, so it's really just next turn. How much are we going to take? Didn't really pay off to use that. Have I used? I have not used feed yet. Let me see if I can pull it here. Did not pull it. Do we want to try to pull it? I think we do. See if we can get lucky. Yeah, it turns out feed worked out to use it just on this last act. You know, we can go right and face another elite. Yeah, let's do it. My favorite enemy, yeah. The best is when you get two of them on the same act. Brutality kind of screws up my like build. I don't feel like there's any world where that's something I want to play. Okay, we may be getting hit with the 45 here, depending on how strong he is. Maybe it'll be like a 33 instead. Yeah, okay. Might as well pop that. We are fully blocking it. Maybe I shouldn't play anything. It's only 1 damage, and we could use that energy. Yeah, I don't like that. As far as elites go, well, I don't know which one's my least favorite elite. It's probably a tough decision. Mostly blocked. Kind of rough that we drew feed that turn. Okay, we're probably not going to be able to pull that off this fight because he's going to come back around. Yeah, so we'll just take him out, not mess around. Pantograph, love that. Let's do another elite. Honestly, I think we go boom. I guess we can go left first. Let's do some digging. I don't think I have like more than 1 strike card, but that's okay. We'll take madness. Okay, I'm pretty sure in this fight, feed only works on the middle guy, unfortunately. So we may just dump it on somebody else. I mean, I can get up to, what was that, 18 plus 3, 21. That's not worth doing. We'll save the energy. Okay, he's dead next turn. I don't think I would normally see this relic ever. All right, shop, we'll hit up. Gambling chip could be worthwhile here. Although if I get that, I can't sell a card. I think we'll just dump a defend. Honestly, we may just deal with that. I can 2 strength. Is that better than? I mean, I probably don't want powers, honestly. So we'll swap those out, I guess. No, thank you. Let's try digging again, I guess. Okay. That's kind of annoying because I want to play this right away, but you don't get the benefit from it if you do that. All right. I don't think that's going to be worth playing, but we'll do it. Forgot to play that. Yeah, we'll just do it now. It's all right. 22. That's fine. Maybe I should play the other potion even. Okay. I mean, this fight's pretty much over. I can probably pop this turn. And yeah, let's just call it there. So not bad. We've won first time both with Watcher and Ironclad playing. Defect's been a little bit more lengthy, but it kind of makes sense. We're farther in with the Ascensions with them too, so. Well, once again, played with those 3. At some point, we'll probably do the Silent again, but. In fairness, it's probably good for me not to win every time with the Defect, because once I do, then I'll be stuck with the Watcher and the Ironclad, and that's probably not as fun to just roll with those 2 guys. But all right, I may call it on that. I've been streaming for a few hours. Let me switch over to camera. What is this? Shout out that. Yeah, we've been going for a few hours, so figured I would just hop on, play some more Slay the Spire, and procrastinate making actual videos. So probably will wind up working on my Last of Us short now, and hopefully get that out relatively quickly. Let me see. The desktop audio may have been off that whole time, but that's all right. It didn't really. I feel like Slay the Spire is not a game where the audio overly matters, regardless. But or it may have switched after I exited. Not sure, but either way, as I said, we'll probably wind up working on the Last of Us short, and other than that, later this week, we do have Fear Street Prom Queen coming out on Friday. And I'll wind up watching that, doing a review of that one. I'm not sure the timing on when that'll get put out, because I've mentioned a few times Texas Frightmare is this weekend, which I'll plan to do a vlog on. I'm not really sure how much I'll do, whether it'll be a lot of like active footage of being there, or some of it may be like post and just talking about it. Um, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I feel like it's sometimes awkward just like recording and going up to booths and like as they're trying to talk to you and you're just like filming them, but maybe I'll wind up doing something with that. It'll either be, just all being there or some mix of like being there and some maybe like post comments and stuff like that. So either way, that's kind of like next up this week. And maybe I'll do some more lives this week as well, depending on kind of how the week goes. So other than that, I appreciate anyone stopping in and watching. Um, if you are watching and you're not subscribed, would appreciate you doing that as well. Other than that, look forward to seeing you guys next time. All right. Take it easy.